It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
Well, when a team starts a series on the road and comes away with a split in the first 2 games, they've essentially taken over home field advantage. So the last thing these guys want to do now is give it right back by dropping this one. And these fans know that just as much as the players.
And the atmosphere here is electric. And this figures to be about as intense as postseason baseball gets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Bottom of the first, here's the center fielder, Brian Park. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. On the ground, out to short. Rogers handles. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. And welcome back. Here's a speed threat, Steve Rogers. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! That's his 4th home run of the series. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
So up next, Steve Rogers.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And it drops in. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield. And that pitch was well in off the plate. A tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded.
Stepping in, Ken Ramirez. Got him. And one gone.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Palmeiro on second. Rogers at first. One gone. Next pitch misses inside. 3-1 now.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one, and that's how they take the lead. It's 5-2.
And with that blast, you could hear a pin drop here in the ballpark. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So digging in, Steve Rogers. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Roger. Hey, can't see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
On the ground to first. Could be two. There's one. Back to first for two, and that'll do it. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Brewers 2. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in is the speedy Brian Park.
Brian Park.
On the ground to the left. Whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
The left fielder, number 8,
Dwayne Lane up now for the Brewers. Good contact guy, good defender. Up the middle. Rogers collects. Tosses to first, and there's two away.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Here's the second baseman, Jeff Redd. Left-hand hitter waits. Out to short. Rogers picks it up. Gathers and throws to first. And that will end the inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee. And the deficit remains 5-2. So 2 on with 2 away. Frankie Rodriguez up now for the Brewers.
Frankie Rodriguez.
On the ground to short. Rogers collects it. On the run, sends it over to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Steve Rogers, the next to hit. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? That one fouled off. And the righty deals. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
First and second, 1 out. And here's the catcher, Michael O'Brien. Next one is off the plate. 2-1.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Move to second. Dives back. Out. And now Keenan Shelley for the 4th time tonight.
The designated hitter, Keenan.
Line drive, caught.
Now batting, the right fielder, Andy.
So the lineup flips over. Next for the Brewers, Brian Park. This guy has turned into a beast. Here's the 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground. On to first. Just got him, and he was burning up the baseline.
The left fielder, number 8, Dwayne Lane.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
The 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.